Oh my God, Mai, watch out. There's a Squid Game guard here. Oh my God. Oh my God.
You're bringing back my PTSD. Oh
I
no.
Is this traumatizing for you?
No.
No.
Don't worry, it's just me, Max Gieser, the host of Reality Alert,
Hi
and I am
Max.
hi, and I am here with Mai, the winner of Squid Game: The Challenge Season 1. Mai, how are
Yes.
you doing today?
I'm doing great. Watching the finale yesterday bring a lot of memories and congrats to Perla.
Yes, yes. Now, if you two both played Squid Game together 100 times, who do you think would win the most on average?
Oh my goodness. I don't know. I she has amazing, talent.
Hmm.
And I can see we can be like 50-50. I don't know who's going to be better, but I think it's a 50-50 power, the woman power.
Are you playing Squid Game right now? Are you strategizing right now a little? Is this your social game at work right now? I feel
um,
like you'd be pretty cutthroat against Perla when you were if you were in the game, you know?
uh, I don't know when the time comes, my true self will come out, but
Yeah.
not ruthless, but strategic.
Yeah. How did you enjoy watching this season?
So to be honest, I'm not gonna lie because I'm all about honesty and I don't want to put a facade that everything is good. I'm disappointed in season 2 actually.
Ooh, I like this kind of honesty and hot take. What were you disappointed by? Okay.
For one, there wasn't any connection with the players because they jumped right into game 1, in the first episode, and they already picked the O's and X. They didn't like let us see how people form in the X and O's. They just like, okay, you X and you O. They already have that predetermined. And when they picked the captain, of course the twins, but when the O's got eliminated, the captain didn't go down with the ship. So that bothers me. For
Mhm.
them to bring him back, and there are 455 or 456 players that are amazing people that I have the honor of meeting them at the watch party in Philly. And I think that everybody deserve to be on the show and give them all and show their talent and what they can made of or what they're made of. And because they got cut in the first game, that's not, I don't think that's equality. I think they should have came up with a better game to show so everybody can contribute in playing. I mean, they sign up, to play, not to be, standing there and determined by a counting game, and they got eliminated. It was very disappointing. So I, and for that, that captain should have went down with the team. I understand, I don't know if they're influencer or not, but I think they should have not brought back the captain.
Yeah,
And
they're
then
they're twinfluencers.
oh,
They're
they
two.
are.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Okay, that's probably why.
Yeah.
Everything's about the numbers. And I think giving up quality over numbers, I think that is not an ideal situation if you're gonna play a game, like really get down to the nitty-gritty. Like, like for us, at least everybody play in the red light, green light first game, get everybody knocked out, but then show, give them an opportunity to play, not just standing around, get eliminated. That's I don't think that's right. And then you know, w- I don't feel the connection with the player because they're just moving so quick, and it's just a lot of bad mouthing other people and lying, and I'm not going to say any names or anything, but it just watching people lie and very mean to each other, and it's just like, oh, it's like so much ego, talking.
Mhm.
I'm gonna shut them down. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Like, stop talking. Produce something. And it's so much drama. I mean, there's drama in season 1, but I got I have a a message from a fan today. She goes, you know, so much drama in season 2. At least season 1, we play our game. We show what we can do. What can we, um, what is our game plan is, and I think it's very scripted, especially in the mingle where everybody hold hands and say, "Oh, I'm not going to play anymore," and then the guard came down, or the front man came down. Oh, because you're so brave, and then they give out the marbles. That is so lame. I'm sorry, but that
So
is
so
lame. It's
you
very.
believe that Mingle was scripted?
It was very scripted. How can anybody will stand together when they signed up to play the freaking game? It's like, oh, I'm gonna band together. I refuse to play. Then eliminate all of them.
Yeah. So
I would have done if I were the production. I would say number 2, and everybody scrambled to the room with 2, and then that's when they presented the marble inside the room, every one of them. And then when they say, everybody's in the room, they say, "Oh, look around," and then the marble come in already in the room, and they could look at each other. That's going to be their partner. But for them to band together and say, "Oh, you're so brave," that's not brave. That's not courageous.
so
That's just.
do you think that a protest happened, or do you think that it didn't happen? What do you think exactly happened with Mingle?
I don't know behind the scene. I don't know what
Mhm.
happened, but for just for a viewer, just like everybody else, I'm the viewer, just like everybody else. To see that, it's very disappointing
Yeah.
because this is a game. You don't just band up and together say, "I refuse to play," because they had enough. It's like you signed a contract, and you should abide by the contract to play your heart and gut. That's what they are. The challenge, not to give it, on a silver platter because you're courageous. Come on, that's like a freebie. It's really a freebie. And then I feel so bad for Viper. I love you, Viper, and I'm really gonna stand up for you, because they should have limited that guy who turned his back, refused to play. I said, "I'm gonna protect the team." It's like, what kind of team? This is an individual. There's no team. That's not your team. It's like they should have eliminated him right away. And then Viper turned around to the other girl, and I met. She's very lovely, but at the same time, "Oh, I can't catch the ball." It's like, why are you here? Why are you taking slots that people are vying to be part of a 456 player to play, not to, be dramatic, or not to be, I don't know, influencing or favoritism. I don't know what's going on with season 2, but it's just bad. And then uh Chutes and Ladders, if you're gonna pick one team that you're gonna vote them out, or pick a card to see where they're going, like the ladder or whatever. It's like, and if they have the chance to do it to you, because that's the game. It's all about, you know, um, uh, playing the game of, if you're gonna pick me, I'm gonna pick you. So, and for the girls to gripe about the red team, to pick the yellow team. Oh, I can't believe they did that. Well, you picked them, so it's automatically for them to pick you. So why are you griping about, "Oh, that's not fair, that's really ruthless"? It's like, no, it's part of the game. Just like me and Ashley. I pick Ashley, Ashley picked me in the dice game. That's it. That's the
Yeah.
end of that. I mean, if you're gonna choose wisely, because it's gonna come back to you.
This is amazing. I just have to say, I love that you're coming here and speaking your heart on here. Sometimes people don't want to do it, and I just really appreciate that you're like coming on here and letting us know. This is great stuff. Yeah. So yeah, about Ashley, because you kind of talked about how you feel that people here are being like rude, talking smack about each other. What is it like? Because I felt like you kind of had a vendetta with Ashley
No,
going on here. Well,
no,
that's the way it was presented, right?
yeah.
On the show, like, not it was presented like you had a grudge almost. But so you don't feel like it was like a grudge? Do you feel that's just the way it was shown on the show?
It's not an act. It's not a show. The reason why I vote Ashley, because I'm about team player. Okay, we are still
Mm-hmm.
in the middle of the season, middle of playing the games.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all about team players. If everybody agrees, or if everybody gonna say they're gonna jump, or that part of the game that they have to jump, and I don't see that she's a team player when we play the game, but we
Yeah.
still. I mean, after the game, after the show, we're great friends. I love Ashley, but during the game, what I felt was that she was being selfish and she's not doing, doing her thing to jump. So I said, if she doesn't want to play, then let's eliminate her.
Yeah.
It's a part of strategy. I mean, either you a team player or you're not a team player. Because I came from the Navy. Everything is team playing. Okay, it's a life and death where you can rely on each other to help each other out in a time of disaster. But that's my mentality, is being a team player. And at that time, she was being a team player. So I said, hey, if you don't want to play, then let's get you out. It's not about vendetta, and it's not about season two. Oh, I'm vendetta and spiteful and stuff like that. No, you have to play smartly. That's all.
Oh, so okay. So I get what you're saying. You're saying that your okay. You're saying like a vendetta is like a personal thing, and yours was a strategic
Right.
game
Like I
based
said,
move. Okay. Yeah.
exactly.
I mean, I will say that is how it came across on the show. I'm just saying that it felt like kind of like a longer standing thing between you two.
No,
Well, it lasted more than like an episode. I'm just saying, like, you wanted to get her out based on what happened with the game, and then based on the dice game, she seemed to really want to get you out. So it did it. That is the
it's
only connective tissue.
yeah, that's natural. If
No,
I'm
I
gonna vote
agree.
her out, she gotta vote me out. That's fine. It's fair game.
Uh,
It's all fair game.
we're on the same page. I'm just saying that's the only similar. You were not being spiteful. You were not being not game connected here.
Right.
I am not casting dispersions on your name. Only respect here. Don't worry. So let's get into the finale a little bit. So when you arrived at the dinner, it was just 3 of you, and this time it was 5. So a little different. What is it like rolling up to the dinner in those tuxes? What was it like for you?
For me, it was an amazing, surreal moment because I love Squid Game, the show, the series, and for me to be in the tuxedo, it just it was unbelievable. I have to pinch myself, like in a dream, because I'm in the tuxedo. It was like a big, it's a big step, in moving up to the game, and I mean, I held my ground, and I just like, I don't want to get overexcited, but at the same time, I'm not. The game's not finished yet, so I can't get overexcited. So I have to be more humble, and have to be put on my game face until that one person gonna win. So um, it's happy, but yet stressful. If you don't, you know what I mean.
Yeah. When you sat down, did you think about how which chair you could sit in could impact if there was a game going to be played or not? Did that cross your mind at all?
No, I'm, at this point, with so many surprises with elimination game, I have come to the conclusion, just face it and play the best you can.
Yeah. So, I have a question because I was rewatching your season this past week. When you guys came to you had a different game for your dinner. You had the button game, right? And the 2 other guys, they didn't want to be the ones to play the game. They didn't want to press the button, and you did. Why do you, even though they were in more of an alliance than you, why do you think they were so afraid to take their own destiny into their hands, but you weren't?
Well, I have, like I told them at the table, I can understand that I'm a lot older than them, a lot
Mhm.
older than them. So I told them that, I already lived my life. If I were to leave today, I have an amazing experience to be part of history that's going to be lasting, a long time. And so I went first, but for them didn't go. I mean, it's scary. You get to that point to be said that, oh, you got eliminated. So I can understand from their point of view.
Yeah.
So I did my part. So I volunteer first. And besides, if you volunteer first, you have, more chances of making mistakes than having
Oh,
50-50. At least
I
I'm
guess,
one
yeah.
third. So I don't know. Either way, you have to make a choice. So, um, and I don't want to be sitting there to go back and forth, back and forth. I mean, I read in my heart. I said I want to do in the first place. I didn't have to wait for them to make a decision.
How do you think you would have done at this guessing game? And what would your strategy be for the coin in the hand guessing game?
Well, for one, I don't know if I can be good at the guessing game because my hands are small and I don't know how
Oh.
big those coins are. So for me to hold something, I don't know if they can see it or not, but my hands are small. So I don't know. I already have a disadvantage.
That's not cool. Well,
I
luckily
know.
Trinity would be there and he would just quit, so you'd be fine.
Oh no. I I can understand Trinity. I was blown away by his decision to
Me too,
get
yeah.
to the top 5 and then to be self-eliminated. It was heartbreaking because I love Trinity. And at
Me
the same
too.
time, I understand what he's trying to do. He has the biggest heart. So I respect his decision. Um, but I wish I was there to tell him and cheer him on to say everybody has a story, everybody has a background of what they can do with the money. And with Trinity, he has an amazing nonprofit. And I wish he would have stayed to win that money for his nonprofit instead of do a cell elimination. Like I said, everybody has a story why they need that money, and they need that money for their organization. So I was very sad that he did a cell elimination because I'm sad for him as a person and for what he was trying to do. I mean, for self-sacrifice, that's a big, big step in the final 5. But I respect his decision. I already told him that, hey, I love you, regardless of what decision you make. So I'm making an arrangement to go see him.
Nice. And I have been messaging him, and he does want to come on the podcast, and I respect his decision too. And I would love to talk to him. I think he came off as just an amazing person. So
Yes, he is.
yeah. So back to your strategy. How would you? So if the coins weren't too big, how would you go about this?
It's a 50-50 chance, right? I mean, either left or right hand. So you have no way of what you're going to do.
Yeah.
As far as uh, talking to them, I'm not going to talk because they already know left or right.
Uh huh.
That's it. So I'm just going to point out, and I'm going to hold my hand out to them and say left or right. That's it. I'm not going to, lie to them. Oh, you got to pick the right or you got to pick the left.
Mm-hmm.
No talking. Let them make the decision.
Okay. And then how about for guessing which coin is in the hand? How do
It's
you?
like I said,
Same thing.
it's
Okay.
50-50. I mean, there's no strategy in that, right? It's just like guessing game, left or
Well,
right. That's
I was
it.
watching Circle of Trust this season and nobody got it right. And I started to think, maybe this game is just luck. But then I went back last night and I watched your season of Circle of Trust, and you were really good about it and talking about how your job as an adjudicator helps you tell when people are being kind of like guilty or suspicious. And Phil was really good at it too. So I was wondering if your skills with that could apply to this game.
Uh, I don't know. I mean, there is no skill required in the
Okay.
guessing of left or right.
Okay.
That's it.
And then first Circle of Trust, since that came up on this season, why were they so bad at it this season? And how were you so good at it this last season? Like, can you walk through us a little bit? I'm sure people
Oh,
are curious.
okay, so I was disappointed in Circle of Trust as well. When you have a box.
Oh, Mai, we lost you. No, Mai, hello. All right, we got to get her back. Oh, this was going to be so good. Mai, come back. No. Well, we got to figure out what that box was. Mai, please come back. My. For those on audio who are curious, at the beginning I was wearing a Squid Game guard mask and a pink jumpsuit. Oh, hi, Mai. Oh, we lost picture again. Hello. We have audio, a little bit of audio, some rustling.
Okay, sorry
It's
about that.
okay. We have your screen again.
Yes, I have to make a do not disturb. I'm sorry about that.
It's okay. So, okay, last thing I heard was we were talking about circle of trust when you put a coffin box on the desk or something.
When you
What you?
receive, yeah, when someone receive a coffin on their desk, I mean, make a it's your moment to shine of your skill. I mean, this is where it's very vital that go with your gut feeling. And for one person, just ask, "Oh, who should I pick?" It's like, "Do you think I should pick that person?" You know, it's like, no, you don't ask the people who's sitting. Of course, they're not going to tell you. You have to go around and digest who. Just think throughout the whole game. Look at that person and see what kind of person they are. Are you good with them? Or are you bad with them? If I pick them, I mean, it's just a process elimination on the person's character. If they're going to make it that far, they're going to know that person's character.
Mhm.
And I can understand 183. I think the poker player. Everybody, dislike him because of he's very high. He's very egotistical for one. Okay, and everybody, of course, pinpoint to him, but yet they don't they let me see. uh it's very hard for them to. I mean, he got picked twice, right? I think he got picked twice to put the coffin on.
Potentially, I forget.
Yeah,
Potentially.
I forget, but I think he got picked twice to put a coffin. But
Yes, he did. He did. Yes, he killed two people
yes,
and he only admitted to one. Yes, that's
yes.
correct.
So if I was him, or actually, you know what? The person, no, if I was another person, the other female with the brown hair, I don't know her name.
Mhm.
Anyway, she got picked to put a box. I would have, because of the relationship between Daja, Perla, and 183. I would have put the coffin on one of the girls. And then, of course, they would automatically wouldn't think of the girl in the brown hair. They would have think 183. I would have played against them because there's animosity between the three of them. I mean, throughout the whole game show is like, they don't like this guy. It's like even up to the end, I don't like this guy.
Yeah.
So I would play, with their relationship. I would play it, against them.
Instead of letting the relationship get to you. Yeah, that makes
Yes.
sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So they make it through because Trinity self eliminates, and the final game is red light, green light instead of rock, paper, scissors. What did you think about that change up?
Uh, I don't know. The finale game, it wasn't thrilling to me. It was so easy because
Hmm.
watching us doing red light, green light in the cold compared to in their tuxedo doing red light, green light, it wasn't challenging enough. It was like it's a short distance, right? And they're in a covered area where it's warm, and I didn't like the finale of red light, green light, and for to have so many top five players, it doesn't it wasn't like one on one. It
Yeah,
wasn't showing your skill set. I mean, yeah, you run stop, but I feel bad, Deja, for her pulling the Achilles tendon and she had to drop out. I was
I know.
crying. I said, "Oh, Deja, oh my gosh!"
So
But
close.
yes, and yeah, and it was so close. And for her to, and I was like, I said, "Oh my gosh, Deja." It was like at least give them kind of competition, but she got out because of her ankle, and then um I don't know, the winner, don't know her,
Perla?
Perla, but it's every man's game, right? It's the strongest survive. So congratulations, Perla. But I don't feel it wasn't challenging enough.
Did you feel that rock, paper, scissors was challenging enough?
When you keep doing it multiple times, and
Yeah.
you have to pick the key. It was hard. It was hard. At least it was one on one, head to head. This one wasn't head to head. It's like
Yeah.
four heads. I don't think it was challenging enough. It wasn't a skill set. It just, go stop, go stop, and it wasn't. There's no. I'm. It wasn't there. No. What's that called? Extra environmental, to offset your game. And for season one to go through with red light, green light in the cold, and freeze in a one spot for a long time, I think that was a big challenge. Whoever passed red light, green light, I love all of you.
Because
And
you guys went on for like 7 hours or something too, right? Like it was like a really long time, right?
it took it took a lot.
Yeah.
It took a lot. So for that final game, it was like, yeah, it was okay. It
Yeah.
was okay.
Would you have any sort of strategy going into a 5-person red light, green light? I feel like you always have these interesting strategies for things. Would you have anything? I know it's
No,
kind of
I
a
mean,
silly
just like I
question.
said, it's a simple game.
I know, but sometimes you're like, Mai, I think you're like really smart. I'm always curious.
Oh, thank you, Max. No, I have no strategy. I mean, you just tried your best, try not to move. That's the most
Yes.
important thing, and it's not like where we played our red light, green light. We have drones, we have binoculars, we have the doll, we have everything. We
Yeah.
have so many factors contributing into our stressful game as it is. I don't think the finale game was stressful.
Yeah, and I agree with you about it did. As I was watching your finale again last night, I was like, the two people does make it feel more epic, and it was longer and like drawn out, and with you having to use the keys, like you're so close to the money and unlocking it, and it was longer. It just felt more epic trying to wait. Even though I knew you were gonna win, I was still like, oh my god, who's it gonna be? And the music, it was more epic. Yeah, going back and watching it. Yeah.
I mean, coming from all the games of a very stressful games of elimination and the games itself, it was a very relief for me. I don't know about anybody else, but it was very relief for me to play something that is easy. I mean, it's a 50-50 chance of getting rock, paper, scissors, right? And I found it to be very I was happy it was a rock, paper, scissors game.
Yeah.
It
You said it
wasn't
was your
stressful.
childhood game too.
Yes,
You
it was a
seem to like
childhood
have
game. I,
ideas about him using the scissors and the rocks because he's a man. You had all these ideas about it. Yeah.
yeah, so yeah, to me it was like a breath of fresh air. And if it's anybody can win this game, whether me or Phil. At least it's fair, and also it's less stressful. Even though we have to go through over 40 keys to get that lock open. It was
Yeah.
that was stressful to pick the keys.
How long do you think you were playing for?
It was like 7 hours.
Rock, paper, scissors?
Yes. Yes, 7 hours. It was a long process. And then we had to take a break and go
Oh
back
my
to,
God.
yeah.
You played rock, paper, scissors for 7 hours going through those keys.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my God. That is
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
I did have a question for you. We had Trey on the podcast earlier this season from your season from Trey and his mom, and he gave 3 rules for Squid Game. He said, never volunteer for anything, always play the game, and never be first in line. What do you think about those rules?
I think that if you notice watching season 1 and season 2, always volunteer. I mean, people are afraid to volunteer because they don't know what they get into. But look at all the volunteers. You're either a leader or you get to do something. At least you're part of making you determine your fate, right? You determine your
Mm-hmm.
destiny of if you volunteer. And a lot of the time people volunteer, they either get to pick someone, they get to do something, at least they are in control. At least if they get eliminated, at least they're in control. Instead of standing in the background and let somebody determine your fate, like the first game, 200 some people got eliminated. I would have
Yeah.
been the captain. At least I want to be, you know, I, I want to be that person to determine if I'm going to play a game, I want to determine that I am part of a game, not be an observer. And that drives me crazy when I was in the warship. Oh my gosh. It's in people's hand to determine your fate if you're going to move on to the next game or not. So after warship, I start volunteering. I said, I'm not going to sit behind and let people determine my fate.
Yeah, like in the monitors game and stuff
Yes.
like that. How would you
Yeah.
have survived the monitors game?
The monitor
If you
game.
were a monitor, when they had to do the sacrifice game and they had to put the patch in the black
Oh,
box.
that's right. That's right. I would volunteer. And I would be, I was like, rock, paper, scissors, let's go, let's do it, just like they're doing it. But they say, oh, I don't know, I don't know. They waited too long. I said, come on, let's do it. You have to be forceful. If you're going to be a monitor and you're going to be a leader, let's do it. That's 50-50. It's fair. It's not oh, you should go because I deserve more than you. That's stupidity. Everybody who said that, it's really dumb. Like they deserve more than the other person. You should self-eliminate. I hate that crap. When they do that, oh, you should go. I said, no, I'm not gonna go. I deserve just as much as you are. So let's do the fair way. Rock, paper, scissors, or do whatever. So, but don't tell people to say get out of the game because you deserve more or somebody deserves more. That's really dumb.
Would you go 2 out of 3, or would you just do rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and then eliminate?
One time because it's
both
time,
teams
right?
went
It's
2 out of
time.
3. I don't understand it.
I know, because people want they don't want to take that big chance. Like if they're gonna lose, they're gonna lose. That's it. That's part of the game. And on a time. That's it. One chance. Let's go. Let's do it. And the guys got eliminated because they were too slow.
It it blew my mind, but it must be something with Squid Game psychology.
Yeah.
All right, I have a couple more questions, Mai, real quick. Why are women better at Squid Game than men?
No, I don't think so.
It's proven two times, huge sample size. No,
I think
I was kidding. I was kidding.
oh. Well, for one, male has a big ego.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys.
I am amazing. It's true. Yeah.
But no, I don't think so. I think it's all about skill set and how you play the game, whether you're male or female. Everybody is all game, 50-50. And so.
Okay. And lastly, what advice would you give to future Squid Game players? What are your rules for Squid Game?
My advice to you is, there would be a lot of players going to get on your nerve. Don't express your feelings. Hold it inside. This is my thing: is observe and play. Observe and play. That knowledge is golden for you when it's time for elimination. You know who you go to without telling people, "Oh, I can't stand this guy. I can't stand that guy." And if you make yourself know that you don't like certain person, but you don't know that person is connected to another person, then you're in trouble. So keep everything to yourself.
I like that.
Don't be vocal. Don't be vocal. It's like, I'm gonna eliminate him. That's shit. Like, don't talk shit. That's only get you in more trouble. Just play honestly. Be yourself. Don't be the person that you're not because you're on camera. Just be yourself.
I love that. Mai, it was an honor talking to you today, as I think you are probably, at the time you were the highest winning contestant in like reality TV history. And I think
until Mr. Beast.
Until Mr. Beast. And I think you're currently the highest winning woman in reality TV history. So I was very excited to get to talk to you.
Oh, thank you, Max.
And just, I think your opinions and your insight was so great today. Many listeners were so excited to have you. Where can people find you if they want to give you support online?
I am on. So I have a TV series on YouTube and Yao TV called Mother Mai. Look me up. I'm there. I have 16 episodes, and that how you get to know me, because through the 16 episode is who I am.
Awesome. Everybody go check that out. And I will be back tomorrow interviewing Steven at 2 p.m. PST, the poker player. So we'll get to hear what he has to say and check out his big ego. That should be fun. And we'll see everybody real soon. All right.
Yes.
Thanks, Mai.
All right. Thanks, Max.
Bye.
Bye.